Austin, Texas. It is, in fact, the Austin in Austin segment. Happy race day, Austin. I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Well, I'm done with you at this point, so anybody else got any other questions? No, I will say, though, it makes me smile every time I hear the Daytona piece, so you're good on that front.
Hey, with that, how would you describe the first 5 races of your rookie campaign? Starts off with a bang, a few bumps in the road since then. What have the last 5 weeks been like for you?
Yeah, obviously Daytona, I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. And then obviously to go to Fontana and run really well, get the pole. And I think from there, the honeymoon phase is definitely over. So into the grind of the rookie season and trying to figure out really what makes these cars work. Obviously work together as a team and understand, each other. I'm working with a lot of new different people and, we talking about new things, new scenarios. This is the first time we've taken this next-gen car to a road course. So not a lot of track time, not a lot of practice. And there's going to be a lot of people figuring a lot of stuff out today for sure.
Well, Austin, being a Daytona 500 champion, it never gets old to hear that. And Penske has a way with their style, right? The dress pants, the perfect shirt, but I got to see the belt buckle that you got on today. What are you wearing?
So this is actually the first time I went to Austin, Texas, to Circuit of the Americas. I actually raced Rallycross in X Games, and it's not a gold medal, it's a bronze medal, but I still think it's cool. But the medal itself was actually a belt buckle, so I figured it was appropriate to wear today. So figured I'd show it off and have a little fun with it.
Yeah, that's great. So you're really good at road courses. Won 5 times in the Xfinity Series. I know you do a lot of prep work getting ready for the races. What do you do different going to a road course versus what you do at a typical oval?
Well, I think you worry about, as a driver, you worry a lot more about like reference markers and places to brake, whereas the ovals, it's kind of just instinctual, what can your car handle, whereas here really, except for the S's and the high-speed corners, you're looking for some sort of reference on the racetrack, whether it's a bump, if it's a color of paint, if it's a sign on the side of the wall. So all of those things are things that you kind of pick off of and understand, and obviously approaching this event, like all you can really do is kind of offset what you think might happen versus the simulator versus some onboard versus common knowledge. So all of those things were really new to everybody yesterday. Obviously everyone's got kind of a baseline of what to expect, but otherwise I think in stock cars in general compared to most road race cars are like the Formula One car you might see here during the F1 weekend. Like I think the race fans see a completely different on-track product because we're side by side the entire race, but it's also because we're struggling with grip quite a bit more, and so our brake zones are quite a bit longer, our passing zones are quite a bit different. So I think all of those things definitely vary on the type of car, but it's a fun racetrack, and it's fun to even watching yesterday's racing, really fun to see that racing play out in this place.
So, Austin, we talked about your rookie season and winning the Daytona 500. That's the ultimate, whether you're a rookie or whether you're a 10-year veteran. But one thing about it, you got to the point in the Xfinity Series, it didn't matter what type of racetrack we went to. You were a contender, and you won a championship. You won races at all types of racetrack. But is there any way to quantify just how tough the Cup Series really is?
No, there isn't. I mean, I can't think of any form of motorsports that has 30, 40 cars that can win on any given weekend. I really think that's what you've seen. I mean, we've had a different winner in every single race this year, and I think that the depth in the field will really show today versus yesterday's racing. I think that you look at guys that were able to stay out and win stages. I'd be really shocked if a stage winner today is going to come back and win the race. That'll be my bold prediction for the afternoon. So I think those strategies and those priorities are really going to show out. And, especially now that we've got a car that's so similar, throughout the garage, everyone's got the same chassis. It really comes down to motor, aero platform, and setup. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out today. I think that's definitely a conversation topic that we've had throughout the whole season. But you top on top of that with guys that have decades of experience. I'm learning every lap. I can promise you that, and it really helps me motivate me, elevate my game to that level, and really helps me pick up on strengths, but also really helps me pick up on my own weaknesses really quickly.
I want to help you plan your celebration if you do win today. I know after the 500, you went to Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake in Austin, Texas, closed, no longer in business. Maybe try the Whataburger if you get the trophy today, Austin.
Copy. Yeah, just bumming me out even more, Adam.
Hey, good luck, and thanks for being with us on race day, okay?
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the race.